Caught in his calling from Georgia to Maine, more than 2,000 miles. My feet keep me sane with the good days and bad, the joyful and the sad. Adventure awaits without a care or blame.
Man, last night was rough. I got down to about 44. It's just not that I got cold. But my sleeping bag is too small. Like, I zip myself all the way in it, and there's like no room. And it's like pressing down against my head. So it's too short. And the way I sleep, I need space in my bag, and there's just no space. I had to use it like a quilt last night. That was not fun. Trying to get the edges to seal around me. And then as soon as I laid down and got quiet, I heard a mouse. Luckily, I didn't hear any more all night. And there were 3 other people with me in here last night. I don't remember their names. One's name was Toots. And I don't remember the other one. I never got the other one's name. He came in late. But I don't know what was going on last night, but I had to get up to go pee like at least a dozen times. I don't know what that was about. Luckily, we're right here at the visitor center. There was a bathroom. So, but also, the batteries in my headlamp are dead. They were brand new when I put them in there a couple months ago and packed them. So I don't know if in the course of packing it that they got switched on or what, but they are completely dead. And the visitor center here has no AAA batteries. And I think I've got 2 AAA batteries. They might be AA batteries, but the damn thing takes 3 AAA batteries. Ugh. So wherever I'm going, I got to get there before nighttime and set everything up. Luckily, tonight and tomorrow night's a full moon. So there's good moonlight at night as long as it stays clear. It's clear right now. There's no clouds. But I had a serious case of cold feet last night. Like, I'm still kind of messing with it. With this heavy pack and all the things that have been going wrong, and my sleeping bag too small. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't know. I'm going to at least go up to Springer today. And because just walking back from the visitor center, I'm winded. And this pack is fucking heavy. Pardon my language. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, you guessed it. With everything that went on, all the gear malfunctions, not even out the gate yet. And I didn't explain that not only was my sleeping bag too small, the zipper busted on it. So if I couldn't have zipped it up if I wanted to. But beyond the sleeping bag and the headlamp and the heavy pack and just my physical well-being, it wasn't happening this time. I did not give myself enough time to prepare. I didn't do the shakedown hikes that I should have done to test my gear, to make sure that everything worked properly and was going to fit. And also be light enough to take on a long distance hike. I just did not prepare adequately. And not only with the gear, but with my health. I have a feeling there's some things wrong with me that would hinder me on trail. Last night, in the cold and everything, it was hard for me to breathe. I don't know if there was something up here that was causing a reaction, but there was a couple of times when I was trying to sleep that I stopped breathing. And of course that sends me into a panic, and I gasp for breath, and it startles me. And I'm sure the people that were sleeping in the shelter heard it, you know. And of course me going to the bathroom every hour from like 7 till like 3 in the morning didn't help. They never said anything though. I tried to be as quiet as I could every time I got up and put my pants on and put my shoes on and went out. But I woke up this morning and it's like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this. Not in the condition I am in, and not with my state of preparedness. I really messed up. I really did. And I would rather have this idiotic, stupid, ashamed feeling than get on trail, need to be rescued, and possibly kill myself, you know. I'm not trying to die out there. So that doesn't mean I'm done with hiking by any means. I still want to do the Camino de Santiago. That's a lot easier, a hell of a lot lighter pack. You're staying in an albergue, a hostel every night. You don't even have to take a tent or a sleeping bag. I would probably take my quilt just in case I need to get warm, or I need it on the beds that they provide. But that would get me used to walking every day. That's another thing I felt I would be struggling with, is walking every day, especially doing that 10 miles right out of the gate up a mountain. That would have killed me. Probably not literally, but, you know. And by the time I got up and ready to possibly go hike, I mean, I went and got my arch photo, and I was going to leave, and I'm like, you know what? I took a little bit. I made that first video, and as I'm making it, I'm like, you know what? I am not prepared for this. I'm not ready. And I'm just kicking myself in the ass that I let it go this far to actually being here to realize that. I mean, I can be really stupid sometimes, and I know it. So I'm headed back to Texas. I'm going to go ahead and get a job somewhere. I'm either going to get a job there in San Marcos and get an apartment, or if I can't find anything soon enough, I'll go ahead and find a seasonal job somewhere and go. at least for now, or at least until Amazon starts hiring again and I can come back. Finish whatever assignment I'm on, early, and come back and work at Amazon again. I did like working for Amazon, don't get me wrong. It was just a hassle fighting them with the accommodations for my disabilities. But yeah, I do apologize for everybody that was looking forward to seeing me out there. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing me out there too, but not in this condition. I'm sorry. And, I do want to do the Camino de Santiago, but I would also be willing to try, like, the Texas Lone Star Trail. It's less than 100 miles. Only takes like 8 days. So you don't have to carry a lot of stuff. You do. And you're carrying a lot more food, so that's going to be heavier. So I'm going to have to come up with a lighter gear system, ultralight gear system, and that's going to cost money. For like the ultralight tents. I mean, the tent I have now would probably work. It's only 2 pounds. But like my backpack, I need to get an ultralight backpack. I should probably, the way I sleep on my stomach and my side with my arm up like this, sticking out, I'm probably gonna need a quilt or a square bag that like cinches at the top around my shoulders or whatever. But I'm gonna have to have a different sleep system, and it's gonna have to be ultralight. As far as everything else, there's some clothing. The pants are fine. I like the pants. Although I could probably get a pair of shorts too. Or get a pair of these style pants with the zip-off legs. The convertible pants that turn into shorts. And there's just a lot of other like ultralight stuff that I could get and try to get my base weight as low as possible, so all of the weight I'm carrying is my food. Well, and my power bank. It's quite heavy. But on a short trip like that, I wouldn't need to take the external hard drive for my phone. So I'll keep fiddling around with this because I don't want to not hike. I mean, that's what my channel is about. Gecko's Trails. I want to be out on a trail. Even if I'm going to national parks and I'm day hiking every day for like a couple of weeks, and I'm going back to a campsite or an RV or whatever. That's another thing I'm seriously toying with, is saving up for an RV. Something I can pull behind my Land Rover. Doesn't have to be big, but it can't be tiny either. Something in the medium range that I'm going to be able to drag behind me comfortably. I've never driven with a trailer, so it would be an experience. That, or get one of the campers that drive, but those tend to be more expensive, especially to insure. So I don't know. Like I was saying, I apologize to you guys, especially the ones that subscribed recently. thinking that, hey, he's going to be doing an Appalachian Trail through hike, I apologize. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say other than it may happen eventually, but not anytime soon. And with me getting up in years, I don't know if it'll ever happen. I'm just being honest. I'm 55, and I'm starting to feel my age. Of course, that just could be an illness, and I get over it. I don't know. Once I get a full-time permanent position, get insurance, I'll go get checked out, find out what's wrong with me. Obviously, it's not life-threatening at this point, so it's nothing I have to do immediately. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I can say. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm apologizing to myself, too, because I really thought I'd be out there. But I don't want to be that guy that people have to come rescue off the trail, or went out and he wasn't prepared and died. You know, I'd rather deal with feeling like a failure in the short run, but still be alive. So, I will see y'all next time.